Become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding.
Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here, and in a recent video I introduced the possibility that Vince Gironda learnt and developed the 10x10 from Silver Era legend Steve Reeves, who during the Silver Era used a similar routine, namely the 10 sets of 12 reps routine, which he developed for his preparation for the NABBA 1950 Mr Universe competition, where he battled against Reg Park for the title, which saw Reeves winning the original bronze Sandow statue, which he is seen holding here. Reeves claims in his book titled Dynamic Muscle Building that using the 10x12 routine, he was able to put 19 pounds of muscle in just 1 month. That's right, you heard it. 19 pounds of muscle in just 1 month using such a routine. Wow, I mean, that is just crazy. And no doubt that Reeves looked amazing based on these awesome photos that still exist and document the NABBA 1950 Mr Universe competition. Just look at this photo of Steve Reeves cradling the original bronze Sandow statue in his arms after winning the 1950 Mr Universe competition. You can see just how muscular he looks. His arms are full, his chest, he's got that wonderful gladiator square chest. Deltoids are there, wonderful thighs and calves. He's got a complete package. No wonder he was crowned Mr Universe back then. And apparently he used the 10x12 routine, to pack on a lot of muscle in just 1 month. And I'm going to go through this routine today. Now, Steve Reeves' 10x12 routine, or the 10 sets of 12 repetitions, was quite similar to the later routine put together by Vince Gironda, in that Reeves would recommend that only one exercise per body part be selected. Again, that's almost paralleling exactly what Vince Gironda would say several years later. Now, each of these exercises should be performed, just like Vince Gironda also said later on, with a weight that allows you to perform 10 sets of 12 repetitions, which is about 60% of your 1 rep max. Steve Reeves, being the champion that he was, would perform his version of the 10x12 though as a full body routine. Just understand that. I mean, just get that through your head. It's incredible. I thought that Vince's 10x10 was tough. I mean, at least Vince split the 10x10 into an upper body and lower body split. But Reeves claims to have put on 19 pounds of muscle with such a routine in 1 month, using this routine as a full body routine. That's what I find most incredible. Vince similarly claimed that using the 10x10 allowed the bodybuilder to stimulate an incredible amount of hypertrophy due to the sheer volume of work being performed. Because of the incredibly high volume of work involved, it is not recommended that this program be followed for more than 1 month. Now, the exercises that Steve Reeves used for the 10x12 routine were his most favorite exercises for each body part. Which, you may ask, are those that he considered his favorite? Well, simply put, it was the exercises that stimulated the greatest muscular hypertrophy on Reeves's frame. That was pretty smart from Reeves, of course, considering that he had such a short time to prepare for the Mr Universe competition. He knew what worked for him and what didn't, and so he used the most effective exercises for his body type. Understanding this very simple factor, therefore, if you wish to follow this type of routine that Reeves used, it is listed. But if I was instead to think like Reeves and use this very effective training principle of the 10x12, I would first think of which exercises gave my own physique the greatest results and fast, and incorporate those as my own personal 10x12 routine. In an article written by John Grimmick, who watched Reeves train for the Mr Universe competition, John Grimmick describes the exact exercises used by Reeves during his preparation for the Mr Universe, and these are listed. And for those body parts that were not listed, I simply looked up Reeves's favorite exercises for those body parts. Here is the routine. For chest, he would have used the incline bench press. For shoulders, the dumbbell press. For the back, seated pulley rows. For the legs, the hack squat. Biceps, his favorite, incline dumbbell curls. Triceps dumbbell extension, usually standing. For the calves, he would have used his own personal Reeves toe press. And for the abdominals, the leg raise. And what effect did this routine have on Steve Reeves? Well, here is an awesome cover of the Bodybuilder, a British magazine with Steve Reeves on the cover of the May issue of 1952, with Reeves, the winner of the 1950 Mr Universe competition, holding the bronze statue he was given at the event. The photos from the event clearly display the effect of this routine. Reeves' square chest is evident, round, thick deltoids, shapely arms, the muscular and small waist, and those sweeping and shapely muscular thighs with separation in the quadriceps from the kneecaps up to the hips. And finally, his diamond calves are evident even when facing the front. The perfect physique. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the way Steve Reeves trained, I have many booklets on my website, including the new small booklet, He Knew What He Wanted and Got It, written by the late Robert Kennedy, which is a short biography of the accounts of Oscar Heidenstam, having met Reeves during the late 1940s. Importantly, it also lists some of Steve Reeves' training principles and some of his favorite exercises, which could also easily be incorporated into Reeves' 10x12 routine. Also available on my website are self-written books focusing on Reeves' specialization courses, namely for calves, shoulders, the waistline, and the rib cage. All of these titles and more are available at my website www.goldenerabookworm.com. And of course, you can also head to the www.stevereeves.com website and also purchase the many books sold there by George Helmer, including, of course, the classic, Building the Classic Physique, The Natural Way. So I do hope you have enjoyed watching this video on Steve Reeves' 10x12 routine. If you have, please give the video a like and please share and subscribe for more old school bodybuilding content. To support this channel, please donate via PayPal, become a patron, or visit my website www.goldenerabookworm.com for out-of-print books and courses, including several books on Steve Reeves, as I already mentioned. Please also note that if you go to the website ibelieveinyou.ch, I have a new campaign for an exhibition in a museum here in Switzerland on physical culture and bodybuilding. That is the history of bodybuilding in particular, with a special emphasis both on Steve Reeves and Reg Park. Check it out. The link is given below. And if you do feel so inclined, please donate for this worthy cause. Finally, if you wish to collaborate or pass on your bodybuilding relics, please email me. That's it from me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm saying bye for now.